Right, as promised, but only just because it's like 9 o'clock at night now. The next day, by the way. Yeah, so I did promise you that if I got to go, I'd do a video. I got to go. Right, so on the channels now. So channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. Now the problems with these two channels are the right channels. So the filter's off, put it on, still going. Back off, put all channels on. And it's no longer cooking. That took me friggin' ages to find out what was going on. So there's a resistor here, I'll actually show you on the screen, that one there. So I've replaced that, but I took everything back off to check all the traces because, well, there's no way the capacitor could give up. Hang on, that's doing my friggin' head in. Switch that off. Yeah, that's better. I thought, well, there's no way a brand new capacitor could cause all that problem. So I took everything off, that, and that, and started from scratch. Checked all the traces, no problems with the traces, which I thought it should have been the traces because, like I said, there's no way it could be a capacitor. But anyway, checked everything, no problems. It was that. A bloody 103. Yeah. Friggin' thing. It's done me a nightmare, this has. So all I've done is replace one. I've had to find one off of a spare board because I don't stock stuff like that. So I've put a 103 on there, put everything back on the board, and that was it. So my only assumption was it was that, or I had a dry solder joint, which I don't normally dry solder joint on surface mount. I'm normally pretty good with surface mount. As you can see, it looks really sweet. So I'm going down for that. But it could have been anything. But anyway, it's working now, so thank God for that. Now I can clean it up, and now I've got to keep it for another 2 weeks to test it, and then I can start taking photos again and stick it on eBay, because there's a 600 in a box that nobody gives a flying about. It's only 600, but I'll stick it on eBay anyway. Yeah, but in about 2 weeks. That's going on eBay tomorrow or the day after, or when I can be bothered. I've finished with that now. That's complete. I kept on thinking of stuff to do to it, and I thought, no, I'm going to stop there. This, like I said, I'll keep for another 2 weeks and then retest it again. And if everything's fine, then that can go on eBay as well. Stupid Amigas.